give a shout out to my parents.
I'd give a shout out to my parents, my grandparents.
I'm a first generation college student, so everything I've done has been for them. They've been amazing support.
I couldn't have done this without their support and their love.
I'd probably give a shout out to my floor freshman year.
But also to Witty 8A because that's where it all began.
Witty 8A. Woohoo! We had some good times and we're all still pretty close.
And I had tons of fun, and that's where so many of my friends came from.
The People program as well as the Power Snaps program. They've both been ridiculously supportive of my time here at UW.
Probably my parents. I really love them, and I want to thank them to support me until today and also send me to this wonderful school to have the wonderful experience.
Any of the Japanese faculty. They have been with me since freshman year and made sure that I found something that I actually love.
My graduate student, Chelsea Midamura, and the professor I work with, Professor Trish Devine, and a couple of my friends who are undergrads who still have a few years left.
Probably we call ourselves HGOGs, my group of friends I met here. We've become really close, and then my family.
So I'll give a shout out to my advisor, Dr. Cheryl Hanley Maxwell, in the Division of Teacher Education.
My buddy Pat Gale, he's been my roommate all 4 years.
I want to give a shout out to my Spanish advisor, Karen Thompson here.
Definitely my advisor, Sue Babcock.
She's really changed my experience here on campus.
There's so many people who have made my experience the way that it is. My professors, my friends I've made throughout here, my coworkers. So it's really just a whole group of people who have made it what it is for me.
I would actually give a shout out to my mom and my brother and sister and Sean and Ashley.
I give a shout out to Courtney Bylick, who is my advisor at the Wisconsin Union Directorate.
Probably Marina Emborg. She's a lab PI whose lab I have been working in for the past 4 years.
Probably the psych department, because I've been with the psych program for 3 years and I'm continuing with my master's degree here.
Probably not just one person. I think my house fellows did a really great job of acclimating me to campus and just being that resource for me.
I think I'd give a shout out to Jeff Vandenberg. He was a leader of the organization, the Navigators. He was very influential in my life here.
Probably just my friends for staying there for me, and I think I made lifelong friends here.
And give a shout out to Alexander Shashko, who's a professor, African American Studies professor, teaches an awesome class, Black Music, American Culture. He's just a really cool guy.
My shout out would go to my puppy, Lucy, because she's my favorite thing.
My roommate, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't make my life miserable, so.
I would have to say my special ed cohort. We've taken classes together and been through the experience of first time teaching for the past few years together, and so I'd shout out to them.
I like to give a shout out to my #1 man, Bucky Badger.
I think I would like to thank a graduate student, Keegan Tan. So he helped me a lot during my undergrad studies, and I would like to thank to my professor, Professor Stephen DeLoff, Professor Ken West, who helped me a lot during my undergrad studies.
I would say probably my sorority sisters for always being there for me.
Definitely the Multicultural Student Center over in the Red Gym. Not only have I worked there for 2 years, but they've definitely been a source of support and always provided me with the resources that I've needed to thrive on this campus.
Actually, my friends and family, they were always very supportive no matter what, and they were always by my side, so definitely friends and family.
Probably to say my roommate, Tyler Diedrich. We've made it 4 years together. We lived next door in the dorms and still roommates today.
For my time here, I think I would give it right out to my best friend Michelle, standing right over there, who convinced me to come up here and take these pictures that I would have forever.
Yeah, my best friend over there, Lexa Cohen, because we've been friends since freshman year, and we've been through it all.